Hey, everybody, welcome to the show. You know where you are, the 9 at 9 with me, Tigo. And if you're sitting there right now, you know I've got an amazing expert coming up today. Today, my good buddy Shannon Rae is in the house. Ooh, she's a powerhouse, y'all. And we're going to talk about stairs. No, we're not talking about exercising. Sit right there. We'll be right back.
Expert Talk is sponsored by Pod Nation TV, the podcast to broadcast network.
Hey, everybody, welcome back. Yeah, you heard me right. We're going to talk about stairs. And you know, I got bad knees, so I'm not running up and down stairs. Let's find out what Shannon's talking about. Shannon, are you out there?
Hello, I'm here.
Okay, we're not exercising, are we?
No.
Oh, okay. All right, then I'm not scared to talk to you about stairs. Let's talk about stairs.
Yeah, so STAIRS is an acronym that I created when it comes to communication, because I have to do a lot of communicating in my work, in my personal life, being out in the wild with other humans. And for me to remember things, I try to put everything in an acronym so that it will help me remember. So for communication purposes, I came up with STAIRS. And one of the things I love about STAIRS is when I think of stairs, I think of going upstairs, kind of how you did, right? You thought, oh, I have to climb these stairs. It's something that we go up that we use to elevate us from our current position. So the way that that looks out in the wild when we are communicating with other humans is that first S actually stands for sandwich. And this is a pretty common idea that when you're talking to somebody, you try to sandwich a positive with the challenge, obstacle, negative thing, whatever you want to call it, and then another positive. Okay. So that way it's a nice little sandwich that makes somebody feel good. So if you are working with somebody, you could say, hey, you know, I really appreciated when you did this. I really liked it when you did that. I'm having a challenge with this little piece that I'd like your help with, or that needs to be adjusted or fixed. And then, so you have your first positive, your request with the challenge. And then the last one is another positive. So you could say, you know, thank you so much. You're always so good at taking action so quickly, or you're always hearing my ideas. So the idea for the S is just positive, challenge, positive. And when somebody's having two positives come at them, number one, it's throwing off the statistic about how many negative messages we hear in a day. So you're upping one for the positive message side of the scale. And then it helps the other person not have defenses put up. You know, if I just came to you and I'm like, Tigo, the way that thing was not cool, you would automatically go into defense mode. So using the sandwich technique with the positive, challenge, positive just helps people be in that listening kind of mode.
That's really cool. Okay, so that's S. Let's go to T.
T is thing. So make it about the thing instead of the person. So if I'm having a challenge with somebody, instead of saying, you did this, you did that, I would make it about the thing. Like, hey, I noticed this thing didn't get done. And then it just opens the door for conversation. Like, can you help me understand why? Do you need more information? Is there something I don't know about? And so you just try to make it about the thing instead of a personal attack on the other person. And that's usually how it feels when somebody comes at us when we've done something where we drop the ball. It does kind of feel like an attack. And so to help the other person not take it personally, but hey, this is something that needs to be done. It's cool. We're in this together. Make it about the thing. And again, it will help them drop their defenses. So then they're more likely to be able to brainstorm solutions.
So you're a mom.
Yes.
How does this work? How does the T in stairs work with you and your children? Because you can use that with your kids, not just business communications, right?
Yeah, it might sound something like, and this happens quite a bit. Hey, I noticed there's still dishes in the sink. what do you need to get that done? Is, you just open that door for communication. But hey, I'm noticing that there's still laundry in the basket. The trash hasn't been taken out yet. So just make it about that. And then you can just put in a reminder there. And we'll get to the I a little bit later, but just making your request for what you want done.
That's way better than what my mom used to do. She would just threaten to take away everything in my world if I didn't get it done. That never really worked, though.
Yeah.
Maybe your way is much, much better.
A lot of practice. And I've been a mom for 23 years now.
Oh, stop lying. You look like you're 23.
Oh my God. My twins are 23. So I've had a lot of practice with this.
Wow. Wow. That's amazing. Okay. So A.
A stands for and. So using the word and instead of the word but. So some people might have heard that when you use the word but, it erases everything before that in the sentence. So, hey, Tigo, you're doing a great job, but then you're going to go, wait a second, what but? And again, the defenses come up where if I could say, hey, Tigo, you're doing a great job, and could you do this as well? Or would you do this as well? And then expand on it from there. The word and has a lot better open kind of energy to it that will allow someone to better hear your request or hear what it is you're needing to say. So anytime you can erase the word but from your sentences is very helpful. And I have to joke about this. I'm laughing because the way that I learned about the word and was actually in improv. So I took classes to help me be on stage, to feel more comfortable just talking off the fly. And everything in improv is yes and. So you're always bringing in the other person's insights or ideas and then saying yes and this. So the funny thing for me is that when I'm using this, when people are talking to me, I'll say yes and I tend to overemphasize the and the people that are very close to me go, like, do. I'm like, sorry, but it's working.
I love it. I love it. And see, and I'm one of those people that hates the but part, and you can feel it coming. Here comes the but. And you just immediately lock up and get ready to get hit by it. So I really like this idea of the A. That's amazing.
Yeah. And again, you just proved my point, right? That all of these ideas are to help drop the defenses for the person that you're communicating with. And that's what we want. If my defenses are up, I'm not going to be able to be creative in helping find a solution, or I'm not going to be looking for the answer because I'll be busy internally trying to defend myself.
Totally. Okay, let's go. Because he's going to cut us off when we don't get this done. So give me the I.
We need to run up the stairs. Okay, the next one is I, which is I statements. So very simply being able to say, hey, I'm feeling this. I need this. I want that. To put the responsibility on yourself to actually ask for what you're wanting. So this was kind of the extension to making it about the thing. Hey, I noticed the dishes that are in the dishwasher. I would like you to have this chore done as soon as possible or by a certain time. If you can put a timeline, that's just another really good goal to have. But making it an I statement, take responsibility for what you're wanting to have happen and say, I want, need, request, whatever the following word is.
Awesome. R,
responsibility. Take responsibility for your stuff. If you're the one that dropped the ball, be the first one to step up and say, hey, this is on me. I didn't do this. I could have done this differently. I didn't have enough information before I took action. I should have asked more questions. Whatever it is, take responsibility for as much as you can in your life, even if it's the good stuff. And people who know me personally know that even if I get accolades for something, oh, Shannon, you did such a great job, I'll be the first one to say, thank you so much. It was actually this person. And so part of that responsibility goes on me to make sure that the right people get highlighted, get the props, get the pat on the back for the amazing job that they're doing.
I love it. And finally, S.
Smile. I know it sounds kind of silly and even a little bit juvenile, but when we smile, we can actually trick our brains into thinking that we're happy or that something isn't as treacherous or drudgery as it might feel. So before you have a conversation with somebody, especially if you're dreading it or not wanting to go into it for whatever reason, just smile. Even if it's for 10 seconds, just trick yourself into thinking that it's going to be okay. Because what happens is your body is going, oh, she's smiling. She must be happy. This must not be a big deal. So you actually train your mind and body to believe you.
That's awesome. How do they get in touch with you?
Email me at shannon@traumaedco.com.
Forward to taking the stairs. This was awesome. Thanks for being on.
You are so welcome. Thank you so much. And yeah, take the stairs and let me know how it works for you.
That's awesome. I hope you guys loved this episode as much as I did. You know I want you to come back next time. And as always, I'm Tigo. I'll talk to you next time.